Yep. We're a messenger girl. And we're gonna give a message to Miki about changing rotations and shit like that. And goodbye, Miki. We kept doing our job, and there's no way anything would happen. Yep. A sudden chill ran down the length of my spine. I froze. I knew the feeling. A length of cold steel seeking entry into your flesh. We're gonna skip through all this. We're gonna get to the part where it's good. We know it's Kazuma and his friends. I held my breath. His hand stretched out from the darkness, pale and grasping like the tentacle of some hideous subterranean monster. Then a blade flickered through the night.
Oi. 合いびきならもう少し色気のある場所を選んだ方がいいんじゃねえか。
またお前たちか。田舎の犬は目端だけは聞くと見える。それはこちらのセリフだ。
Harada! Saito! My legs almost collapsed as if the now shattered tension was the only thing keeping me standing. I teetered backwards, my balance momentarily lost, and a strong hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel. Hijikata-san. One had guided me around behind him as the other drew his sword.
Shogunの首でも取りに来たかと思えば、こんなガキ一人に一体何の用だ。
将軍も貴様らも今はどうでもいい。これは我ら鬼の問題だ。
鬼だと。
His eyes narrowed. Hijikata seemed perplexed by Kazuma's statement, as if contemplating the possibility of its truth.
こいつの面を拝むのは金門の変以来だな。
腐れんってとこか。大して嬉しくもねえがな。
再会という意味ではこちらも同じくだ。
我々の邪魔立てをするつもりですか。ならば。
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a power keg ready to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much. But I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword.
副長たちの心配は無用だ。
Yamazaki? When did you...
副長の命だ。君はこのまま俺が屯所まで連れて行く。
Then you're telling me to run away?
その通りだ。君がここにいてもできることは何もない。
I mean, he may be right, but... Stay! We stand! I'm going to stay here.
雪村か。君は状況を理解していない。ここに残って何ができる。
I know that staying here might not be the smartest idea, but they called me a demon and told me to come with them. I still didn't know what they meant. I needed to know the truth.
君にも譲れない理由があるのだろうな。だが、それは俺も同じこと。副長の命を遂行する。それが俺にとって己を貫くということだ。
Yamazaki reached for my arm, ready to take me with him by force, but the gun Shiranui held was pointed towards Yamazaki.
へいへい、待てって。お姫さんはここに残るっつってんだろ。振られたのに邪魔してんじゃねえよ。
With his spear, Harada tried to pierce Shiranui in the heart, but Shiranui easily dodged his strike.
時に拙速はコーチに勝りますが、知らぬいの手の速さも考えものですね。
そういうあんたも止めなかったようだが。
Saito and Amagiri maneuvered nearly into striking distance of one another. Saito drew his sword and attempted to strike at Amagiri.
甘い。
Amagiri saw through his movements instantly and dodged the incoming blade.
くそ、なんなんだこいつら。
Hijikata-san screamed, his voice filled with frustration. I reached for my sword. Yep. I wrapped my fingers around the hilt of my kodachi and looked at Kazuma. Both Shiranui and Amagiri displayed superhuman levels of skill, something that awestruck me. I didn't think my swordsmanship could be of any help to anyone. But to distract them for even a fraction of a second, I had to take my chance. I refrained from drawing my sword, apparently. I put my faith in Hijikata-san and let go of my sword.
ああ、それでいい。抜こうなんてバカなことは考えるなよ。この場は俺たちに任せておけ。
この俺が貴様ごときの相手をしてやろうというのによそ見とは舐められたものだな。よかろう。二度と我らの邪魔ができぬよう力の差を味わわせてやる。
へっ、ほざいてやがれ。てめえには金門の変の時、大使を切り殺された借りがあるんだ。
Their rivalry was intense. One could nearly see the sparks in their glares, a bloodlust whose tension made it nearly impossible to breathe.
潰した虫の数などいちいち覚えておらぬな。
ほう、ならすぐに思い出させてやるぜ。今すぐてめえをあいつがいる場所に送ってやるよ。
One more step. They moved so quickly that in the blink of an eye, I missed Hijikata-san's fiercely clash with Kazuma's blade. Water! The two swords ground against one another, screaming in protest. Hijikata-san swung with the fullness of his strength, but Kazuma merely parried it with an unfazed expression. The force of the blades meeting sent a small breeze that swayed his bangs.
てめえ、人間じゃねえな。一体何者だ。
鬼の一族だと言っているではないか。我々だけではなくあの娘もな。あれはお前たちには過ぎた。だから我らが連れ帰る。
なんだと。
Their blaze shuddered too quickly for my eyes to follow. All I could catch was the flickering of the moonlight on them, sparks flashing as they met. They leapt at each other and met for a moment. The two men circled, then leapt forward. The clipped strands of Kazuma's hair drifted away on a cool evening breeze. There were no signs of fear on his face. Instead, I saw what I thought was perhaps the tiniest flicker of respect. He lowered his sword.
何のつもりだ。
Both men stepped back, their fight clearly finished.
これ以上の戦いは無意味ですな。長引いて今日が乗っても困るでしょう。
それ、俺様への当てつけか？こう見えても引き際は心得てるつもりだぜ。 今日が乗ると止まんねえのはむしろ。
Shiranui looked towards Kazuma as he spoke.
確かにこれ以上の長いは無駄か。あくまでも今日は真偽を確かめに来ただけだから。
むざむざ逃がすとでも思っているのか。
虚勢はやめておけ。貴様らはまだしも騒ぎを聞きつけて集まった雑魚どもは何人死ぬか知れたものではないぞ。
Kazuma and his companions were no doubt powerful. His words held arrogance. We knew he spoke truth. They left silently, fading into the darkness. But as he did, Kazuma spoke to me one last time, his red eyes piercing me as they glared.
近いうちに迎えに行く。楽しみに待っているがいい。
He was far out of arm's reach, but his words nearly brushed against my cheek, cold and threatening. A shiver ran up my spine. I crumbled to the floor.
大丈夫か？
I'm fine.
お前、嘘つくの下手だな。顔真っ青だぜ。しばらくそのまま座ってろ。歩けなかったら俺がおぶってやるからよ。
Thank you. For a while, Hijikata-san stared deeply and harshly towards the darkness.
おい、お前。あいつらに狙われる心当たりでもあるのか？
I hesitated. They had said I was one of them. Kazuma had invited me to go with them. Had he been telling the truth? I didn't know. I'm not sure. There was really nothing more I could say. Word of this incident spread the ranks of the Shinsengumi quickly in another form.
おい、侵入者がいたらしいな。幹部がガン首揃えて何やってやがったんだ。
侵入者？私は聞かされていない。間違った情報なのでは？
おいおい、俺が嘘を言ってるってのか？
嘘とは言っていない。君が勘違いをしていると言っているだけだ。本当にいたのなら、まず私に連絡があるはず。それがなかったのだから、偽の情報に決まっている。
そうかよ。本当だったらただじゃ済まさねえからな。
Supposedly, these two idiots stormed Hijikata-san's room, but he told them the incident of the intruder was a misunderstanding. The only people that were notified of Kazuma's infiltration were only a handful of the captains. So in the eyes of the public, the infiltration of Nijo Castle didn't happen. So then, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. The subject of that meeting was the three men at Nijo Castle, Chikage Kazuma, Kyojo Amagiri, and Kyo Shiranui. They called themselves demons, and their previous encounters with the Shinsengumi suggested they were somehow involved with the Satsuma and Choshu. The Satsuma were the most powerful domain in the opposition domain, and the Choshu were publicly expressive of their dissent towards the shogunate. The Choshu are essentially enemies of the court. I don't know how the three men are supposedly affiliated with the domains, but it was abundantly clear that they were not to be dealt with carelessly. There was another problem, however. Why had they come for me? They said I was one of them and knew about my family name and my kodachi. But how? My name is Chizuru Yukimura. I am the daughter of my father and my mother. I am a normal girl, nothing out of the ordinary. But Who am I? Do I have any water left? Okay, now I'm out of water, so I'm gonna go quickly refill that. We're gonna skip through this because we know exactly what's happening because it's physical exam time, and Ito doesn't want to dress in front of the other men. And we get this scene again. Oh! The scene froze me in place.
よし、次の人。
おう、俺の番だな。一丁頼みます先生。ふっ、どうすか。剣術一筋で鍛えに鍛えたこの体。
新八さんの場合、体は頑丈だもん。見てもらうのは頭の方だよな。
ああ、余計なこと言ってると締めるぞ、ヘスケ。
うん、長倉新八と。よし、問題ない。次。
先生、もっとちゃんと見てくれよ。
いやいや、申し分ない健康体だ。
新八、後ろが使えてるんだからさっさと終わらせろって。
そうじゃなくってよ、もっと他に見るところがあんだろ。鍛え抜かれた鋼のようなこの筋肉とか、仁王像みたいに屈強そうな体型とか。
診察は見てもらうものであって見せつけるものではない。さっさとどけ。
It wasn't difficult to see why Ito-san was desperate to escape. I couldn't imagine him as part of such a display. God fucking damn it, Nagakura!
雪村君、こんなところでどうかしたのか。
Oh, Yamazaki, hello. I heard that Matsumoto sensei was here. Yamazaki didn't look like he was in the mood to tolerate my snooping, so he went to the point.
なるほど。松本先生に何か話があるようだな。君のことはある程度聞いている。事情はおおよそ分かった。だが、診察がなかなか終わらないようだ。俺に任せてくれるか。
What should I do? Yes, please. Are you sure? Then yes, please do so.
分かった。少し待っていてくれ。
Yamazaki went over to Matsumoto sensei.
松本先生、軽い症状のものなら俺が代わりに見ます。そろそろ休憩してはどうですか。
ではそうさせてもらおうか。
I waited outside for Matsumoto sensei until he stepped out of the examination room. Oh, I think I know what's next. Hold on. But I think from this point on we can just, you know, skippy. We've seen this too many times. I'm still on Heisuke with the rat part, but I love that Harada just makes fun with Takeda.
まあまあ綺麗になったじゃないか。
だろ、この筋肉は飾りじゃねって先生もようやく分かってくれたみてえだな。
人を動かすという点に関しては軍略も掃除もさして変わりませぬゆえ。
あんた文句言ってただけだろうが。
でも掃除は一日休んでたんだろ。ずるいよな、みんな頑張ってる時に。
しょうがないじゃない。土方さんが過保護なんだから。お前が変な咳するからだろうが、養生しねえからいつまでも治らねえんだよ。
しかしやはりこうして片付いていると 気分がいいものです。
まあな、見違えたもんだ。これはこれで悪くね
え。よし、これからは毎日掃除するか。
おう、頼んだぜ平助。
なんで俺だけなんだよ。体力自慢の新発さんが真っ先に働くべきだろ。
I'll help too, Hisuke.
そっか。そんじゃ明日から二人で頑張ろうな。新発さんなんて放っておいて。
おいおい、ちょっと待てって。誰もやらねえとは言ってねえだろ。
お、そこにまだゴミがあるじゃねえか。ちょうどいい、捨ててこい新八。
いや、だから明日からだろなあ平助。
片付けたそばから暴れるな。誇りが立つ。
I was enjoying the banter when I noticed something. I could just see Okita and and Matsumoto Sensei outside walking off somewhere together. Where could they be going, I wonder? Well, it's none of my business, apparently. Yep. That's the answer. I was worried for Okita, but he'd be fine so long as Matsumoto Sensei was with him. After excitement wound down, I excused myself and went back to work. I was outside sweeping, bamboo broom in hand, when he appeared. I think we can skip through this. Yeah. Skip. It's nothing changing here. It's the inside of my head was a swirling mass of question, doubts, but the one thing that most concerned me was the demons. Yeah, the demons. Who were these men who called themselves demons? What are these demons?
奴らが何者かはわからねえが、普通の人間じゃねえのは間違いねえな。今までそれなりの数の相手と切り合ってきたが、あれほどの強さを持った奴とは会ったことがねえ。むしろ鬼だって言われた方がまだ納得できるぜ。
Kazuma and his companions clearly had strength and skill far beyond that of most men. I could even say that if they were to go against a wild bear or wolf, they'd still defeat them.
土方さんに鬼呼ばわりされるってことは、こりゃ本物かもしれねえな。
だよな。鬼副長が認めた鬼だもんな。
うるせえ、黙ってろ。俺は真面目に話してんだよ。
Their playful argument was familiar ground, but it was a small beacon against the darkness. I felt myself relax, and a sigh of relief found its way through me. From then on, Matsumoto Sensei visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi. Ever since Sanan-san had become the leader of the Furies, the group was named as the Fury Corps. Still, I couldn't help but wonder, was it really all right to continue researching the Furies? My heart was heavy with worry. Without him, the Shinsengumi would be nothing. We would cease to exist. If so, why...